guys, and welcome to another ST video, and we are going back to weird territory. Going to have a look at another Exxos game called Purple Saturn Day, published in 1989. And it was coded and I think also designed by Remy Herbelot, who also worked on Get Dexter 1 and 2, Ecstasy and Macadam Bumper on the ST. And it's got graphics by Didier Bouchon, who also created graphics for Captain Blood. And having a look at the artwork for the cover and the ad, it's pretty nice looking, maybe a little bit boring compared to what we are used to from Exxos and Era. And it's been created by a French artist called Grabouche, and I'm sure I'm butchering all the French pronunciations here. And he also worked on several covers for Era, Informatique, and also quite a few for Loriciels, I think. And let's have a look at the Epix cover art for the US version. And I have to say, this looks way more interesting than the European release. A little bit wacky, but hey, it's a fairly weird game. Not as weird as Cult or Captain Blood, but yeah, and I think this game actually takes place in the same universe as Captain Blood and possibly Cult as well. Kind of feels like it. So, let's just dive in. And it's the very cool and angry looking Exxos logo. And a nice looking title screen with some sampled music. And it says by Remy Herbelot, so I kind of suspect that he designed it due to that credit, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. And looking at the color palette that they choose for this game, it kind of looks a little bit off. Like they've just picked too many different colors and don't have enough shades. But it's supposed to look like this. Still looks pretty cool. And this game is basically like Olympics around Saturn. And it's a bit weird, and I got it back in the day after I'd played, I think it was Cult or Captain Blood, and I was like, whoa, yeah, this is going to be awesome. And I couldn't figure this one out. Didn't have a manual, and the mini-games, there's 4 mini-games, or kind of Olympic tests, or whatever you want to call them. And yeah, I could not for the life of me figure them out. So I just stopped playing it. But I've had a look at the manual, and yeah, let's see if we can figure this out, shall we? So we've got 4 games up here. We can play any of these or train any of these if we want to, but we can also take place in the Purple Saturn Day Olympics and get to see all the other competitors. That's me! Yeah, we've got stats. And the manual explains these, but they don't really tell you what they do. I don't know if they can be improved or changed or no clue. But yeah, you've got them, so that's nice, and as has everyone else. And interesting enough, if we click on this guy, you can see he's called a Cruelis, which is one of the enemies, or one of the aliens, I should say, in Captain Blood. And the other guys here might also be from Captain Blood. This guy looks kind of familiar. And if we want to, we can actually click down here and just go, nah, I don't want to compete. And then I actually just leave the games, and yeah, they still compete, and we get to see who wins. And I think we get to see the end of the games here, and he gets a kiss from this lovely lady that looks like a combination of an Exxos logo and a human lady with some pretty nice attributes. Somewhat strange, this. And that's it. You don't get any money. But hey-ho, let's just click here again, and let's click on the first minigame. This one, and I think this is the points. The one at the top is my points, or the one below is your opponent, because you're kind of paired up with an opponent. We're going to compete against Golgos. He's weird looking. I'm not sure how he pilots a racing ship, but let's just quit. Click here and get going. And some nice graphics. Again, the colors looks a little bit off maybe, but yeah, this looks pretty cool. And this is basically slalom in space. We're supposed to navigate around these things here, and let's just go very slowly. And I think, yeah, hang on, that was a miss. If we go to the left of this one, oh god, and then we go to the right of the red thingy that looks like a satellite or something, and that's what we're supposed to do to win this. And the collision detection is somewhat wonky, because it doesn't feel like I'm anywhere near these things. But, you know, and we can control this with a mouse, which is pretty damn awesome, and I'm just screwing up here. Oh, damn it. And we can see my score up to the right, I believe, and also my opponents to the left. And I'm not great at this, and I'm just kind of thanks to the manual, managed to figure out how to do this, because my god, was this obscure. I had no idea what to do back in the day. And I mean, it's kind of smooth. Really looks kind of nice. Oh man. The collision detection is wonky, so yeah, there's that, I guess. And oh, there's so many asteroids. And we do have a radar to the left. That kind of helps. You can try and play the game by just looking at that one. Might be a better idea in some cases, but there's so many things we can hit here, which is a bummer. And we can't go backwards, if anyone's wondering, so that's a shame. And it's kind of difficult getting the speed right, because you are going left and right and up and down to control the speed. So sometimes it's yeah. But I presume you get better at this as you play it more. And I believe that the track is always the same. So this is around Saturn, in orbit around Saturn. There's my opponent! And I don't think we can blast him, sadly. But he's just about as crap at this as I am, so there's that, I guess. My god, is this asteroids or what? I think I actually overtook him there. And I think we can push the opponent as well, if we get close to him. Or it, maybe I should say. Yeah, it's not super easy, but it's, I mean, it's kinda, I suppose, fun, but also a little bit annoying. Because you want to go fast, at least I do. And there's just such a mess here. Go right, okay. I can't see what's going on here. Just so many asteroids. Ah, yeah. Think I reached the goal before my opponent, and I actually got the highest score. He sucks too. Yay! Excellent. Let's try the second one, which is a little bit funky too. Again, in orbit around Saturn. And we are supposed to fire at this thing, like an energy beam, or energy ball, sorry, I should say. And the controls are weird in this one. You press right mouse button and a direction to turn around, I think. Or rather, you press or move it to the right to spin around. And if you press backwards while holding the right button, you turn around 180. So this is, it's not super easy, and we're supposed to hit that ball thing. It's over there somewhere. And then it explodes into something. Oh, that was bad, I think. I haven't got any points, that sucks. Here's some stuff that I can pick up, because once you hit this thing, it's splits up. And you can pick up the pieces there. Yeah, you get points for that. A little bit of points anyway. And yeah, this isn't easy to control at all. Have to keep an eye on the radar all the time. We can steal the thingies from the opponent as well, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, I could not figure this out back in the day. Not the controls and not the gameplay. Oh, come on. It's overshooting all the time. It's so annoying. And that annoying little energy ball is just buggering up. Come on, hit the damn thing. Oh, yeah, the controls are. I'm not sure if they are. The joystick is a better option. I don't think so, but who knows. Yeah, I'm just going to skip past here, I think, because this is just annoying, really. Yeah, give me that stuff. Ah, quit nicking my energy balls, you scum. Here we go. Got some points again. But my opponent is absolutely crushing me. And this just goes on for way too long. I mean, maybe this gets fun if you get used to it, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's over. And I lost. Okay. Let's try the Brain Blaster, I think it's called. This one is, yeah, weird. You guessed it. And you got this kind of circuitry going on, and your opponent's got one of these weird crystal things, and we can click on stuff on the circuit board, for instance, to connect tracks. but hitting this is stupidly difficult because, as you can see when I'm pressing the button, I just don't go straight in, I go at an angle. And we need to get these little electrons in here. Please go inside, thank you. And then we can grab them, if we can find them. And then we can click here on one of the... Okay, maybe I missed. Ah, damn it. And there's lots of components that do various things. Come on, go inside so I can get my energy fix. And let's see if I can hit... Yeah, there we go. And then there's an electron that goes in there and fills it in. And yeah, this is so weird. And the controls are honestly not great. And that vanished for some reason. Why? Come on, grab the power. Yeah, the controls here are just so absolutely wonky. Please. Thank you. And, oh, you scumbag. Yeah, the opponent can actually steal your energy, which is interesting. And you can also go over here and grab his. Let's do that, because I'm going to be a complete... No, that didn't work for some reason. Yeah, this is weird. I mean, maybe it could be fun, but it's just... The controls just kind of ruins that. And then we need to have an electron go in here. Don't steal my... Oh, you... Yeah. Weird. Again, weird. And then also a bit annoying. And once you're lit up, I think one of these banks here of 6, whatever these things are, I think this game over. Or maybe not. Maybe you need to light up all of them. And I can't be bothered doing that because this is not terribly fun. And again, maybe if you get used to this, it could be fun. But the controls really aren't your friend. They're doing everything they can to make your life miserable. So I think you won, dude. Right? Just come on. Get out. Can we get out of here? Yeah. I think it's game over now. Thank you. And stop hitting me. For some reason this doesn't end. I'm not sure what's going on and I can't do anything. Come on. Don't know. I want to grab your things here, but I can't do anything. But you can press F10 to end the match, and we can try the final one, which is actually surprisingly simple, but at the same time, maybe not huge buckets of fun. And all that you do, I believe, is to use this crosshair to just fire at these stars, and you get energy. And when you have enough energy, we can actually press the mouse button and go back and try and warp out of here. But, yeah, this is just strange. We didn't have enough energy. We need to get more of it, and then we press left mouse button. That didn't work. We need more of that juicy power, star power. Whatever this is we are firing at, and it's completely random. You're just pressing fire and praying that you're actually hitting something. When you see that kind of square, you've succeeded. Come on, let's go, yeah! I think we can jump now. Yeah! That's it. I mean, not huge amounts of fun, really. Did I win, though? No, I didn't. I got absolutely annihilated. But it's got nice graphics and nice sound effects and, yeah, just kind of not that fun to play. Maybe I would have appreciated it a bit more back in the day if I'd had the manual. Oh, the weird elephant-eared insect thing wins. Oh, you're actually going to kiss that? And what the hell is that tiny thing to the left? Yeah, what can I say? An interesting little game with a pretty high weird factor, but ultimately not that much fun to play today. Maybe it had been a bit more fun back in the day. But yeah, let's see what some other people had to say about this one, shall we? Ace was really impressed by the ST version, and they gave it an Ace rating of 912 mystery points, and they wrote, "The graphics are dazzlingly good, from the fine detail of all the artwork to the scrolling and perspective effects in Ring Pursuit and Tronic Slider. The intro music is fine, just like the sound effects." And they also wrote, "Coming from the same stable as Captain Blood and Get Dexter, you would expect this to have superb graphics, and it certainly does, but it's also got excellent gameplay. Initially you may find the aliens overwhelming, but they aren't unbeatable. They will, however, always provide good opposition. And yeah, maybe I would have liked this game back in the day, but I'm a little bit skeptical. The one gave the game a slightly lower score at 75%, and they wrote, "The graphics are impressive throughout, nothing seems out of place, and there are some beautifully detailed scenes and smooth animation. Sound is also quite special, and is put to good use all around, with undoubtedly some of the best effects heard on the ST. The 4 events are all playable, although the appeal of the time jump is limited. A 2-player head-to-head option would have made matters more interesting in the long run, but as it stands, Purple Saturn Day provides more than adequate entertainment, especially for followers of Captain Blood." I don't know, I think I would have preferred to play Captain Blood or indeed Cult over this one. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this quick trip around Saturn. Thanks for watching and all that stuff, and see you next time. Cheers!